In Massachusetts, people can be convicted of two kinds of murder. Second degree, which generally comes with regular parole hearings after 15 years, and first degree murder, which comes with an automatic sentence of life without the possibility of parole. Let's take a closer look at first degree murder and the way Massachusetts prosecuted it before 2017 when the Supreme Judicial Court stepped in. There are 3 ways to convict someone of first degree murder. One of them is to prove premeditation, which means you plan to kill, even if it's within seconds of the death. The other is extreme atrocity and cruelty. In both of these, the prosecution must show there is the intent to kill or cause death. Then there's this third category, felony murder. All murders are felonies. That's not what felony murder means. It means you took part in a serious felony and someone died during that crime. You could have taken part in the violence, but you could also be charged with first-degree murder, even if you did not personally commit any violence on anyone. And before 2017, it didn't even matter whether you had any intent to kill. We've been concentrating on that third category, felony murder, and the unfairness within it. So where's the unfairness? Let's do a quick example. You and a friend plan to commit an armed robbery. It's a dangerous crime, and terrible things can happen. Still, you wanted nobody to get hurt. While you're searching on the ground floor for valuables, your accomplice ran into the homeowner on the 3rd floor. He decided to shoot and kill the homeowner. You were unaware of any of this until you heard the shot. Under the theory of felony murder, everyone involved in the robbery in some way could be charged with first-degree murder. How's that possible? You didn't shoot anybody. You didn't want anyone to be shot. Your intent to commit the underlying armed robbery was legally substituted for the intent to kill. This is the possible universe of people who could also be charged with first-degree murder in our example. The lookout you recruited for the robbery who never entered the house, the driver who transported you there and was waiting to pick you up, the gun provider, the friend who loaned you the gun in exchange for sharing the proceeds of the robbery. They faced first-degree murder and mandatory life without parole in Massachusetts, even though they committed no violence on anyone. Indeed, prior to 2017, Massachusetts was among 21 states that imposed the most draconian sentences on those convicted of felony murder. In recent years, nearly a dozen states have instituted reforms. In a 2017 historic ruling, Massachusetts' highest court said that no one can be convicted of murder unless prosecutors prove they had the intent to kill or did something to cause death. Now, the getaway driver, for example, can only be convicted of first-degree murder if prosecutors prove he had the intent to kill. Among the states revamping their felony murder rules, only one, California, has made its changes retroactive. Some criminal justice advocates say Massachusetts must go further and make its reforms retroactive. Do something, they say, for those who did not kill but are serving a life sentence behind bars.